So as soon as he pushed me, that was it.
They say I love you anyway. I love you anyway. You're my best friend. I put that on 10. You're the one I want and the one I need. I'ma ride to the end. To the end. They don't understand. It's you and I. Yeah, you and I. You're the one I love again.
What's up, PNP gang on 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 gang on.
Yo, she happy to do that intro with me today.
It's been so long. And I wasn't even doing an intro on my other videos. I was just like, what's up, PNP gang? I was just like, I wasn't even doing an intro.
First of all, I just want to say I really appreciate everybody for all the support y'all been giving us through this time. Like, you know, it's definitely been a difficult time. You guys' support is 100%. You guys have really showed us how much y'all support us, and that really means a lot to us. We just want to tell y'all right now that it means so much to us that you guys have supported us this much. In this video right here, we have some crazy things that we haven't revealed to you about the situation and more. So we figured we'd make a whole video about it. We really want y'all to tune in, watch this video to the end, because there's a lot of stuff we're gonna be telling you on this video. We appreciate everybody's support. Let's get it. All right, so we stopped at the, what's it called? Broken Egg? Broken Egg Cafe. The whole time I lived in Atlanta, I never went to this place, and I always want to try it. So we're gonna try it out. You know what I mean? You think this is gonna be good?
I think it's gonna be lit.
Okay, y'all, so we got something really special planned for y'all, We're really excited too. So we're about to go to the mall and grab some of the stuff that we need. So stay tuned. Be a little tired.
You want to take pepper lips?
Yeah.
Okay. You think that the niche would be okay? Alright, y'all, so we do have something really special coming up, so we're actually running around getting ready for it right now. I know y'all waiting on, you know, for us to talk about more of that, but you know, we're really focusing on trying to get everything done for the day. But we wanted to, like, you know, vlog with y'all and tune y'all in with what we got going on.
And as y'all can see, I got out of jail, went straight to work. You know what I'm saying? Went straight to work, getting everything ready, getting everything together. We ain't letting that shit.
We not letting that hold us down, y'all.
Yeah.
PNP, we coming back 10 times, 1,000 times stronger than ever.
So just know that y'all part of the whole thing. We gonna keep y'all in tune with everything that's going on. We're gonna break it down. So stay tuned.
Break it down.
All right, y'all. So we're on the way home now. We just went and got some stuff that we needed for you know, for something we got for you coming up for y'all. We ain't gonna give y'all too much. We ain't gonna tell y'all too much yet. So we put together some questions, you know, to answer for y'all. We looked at the comments and stuff like that, and we looked at what y'all was asking, what y'all want to know. We put together some questions, and we're gonna go home right now and answer them for y'all. Go over what happened and everything. I know y'all been waiting for that, so you know, we want to keep y'all involved with everything. So we're showing y'all what we got going on. But at the same time, we do want to get to what y'all were waiting for. So when we get home, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna go over everything and, you know, let y'all know what's going on. If y'all have any more questions, make sure y'all comment below, let us know.
Alright, y'all. Ooh, the sun is
bright today. Okay, so we're taking a little walk. We just got home a couple minutes ago, so we figured, you know, we're gonna go over what happened. We figured we just do all we gotta move while we're taking a walk. It's a nice day out.
Yeah, it's beautiful outside. We're about to get ready to check the mail. I haven't checked the mail in days.
Alright, y'all, so what we did was we put together some questions to answer y'all so we can just get y'all on point with what's going on. You know, just tell y'all everything that y'all been wondering about. We telling y'all right now, this is what y'all been waiting for right here. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna let her ask the questions. We read them down just to kind of cover all the bases. And if there's any questions we missed, comment below, let us know.
Alright, what charge did you get?
Alright, so I know y'all been waiting for this question right here. So what did they arrest me for? A lot of people got confused and thought that, was it a battery? Was it because of the gun? You know what I'm saying? So the charge that they charged me with was concealing a firearm without a license. The problem is not, do I have a license? It's about what state it's in. The crazy thing about this whole thing, in my opinion, is look, I'm not no expert on this stuff. Like, I ain't no expert on the laws and stuff, but when I moved here, I looked up if I was able to carry my weapon with my permit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna be riding around carrying it. It's my gun, it's registered to me. Not just some random gun that I buy off the street, you feel me? So it's like, I thought I was good to carry my weapon. If I was carrying it open, like it was just on my hip, they would have been okay with that. But the fact that it was concealed, they charged me. And they could have charged me with battery, but they didn't charge me with battery because of the circumstances.
That's crazy that you can actually carry it on your hip with it being open carry. but you can't
conceal it.
That's crazy.
You know, it's like I'm not the type that's gonna walk around with my gun just hanging out like you know what I'm saying? Like that's just, I don't like the idea of that, but I guess apparently that's how you gotta do it in Texas. I'm not too up to par with Texas laws. I'm about to start doing some research, but
yeah, because when we were in Georgia, we never had this problem because he's been pulled over, of course, and cops have asked, are you carrying a weapon? Do you have a weapon on you? That's their protocol, and he would always tell them yes, and they would never. They would check his conceal, and he would always be good to go. They never questioned it, nothing. But as soon as we got here, it was a totally different story. Like, so it's different in different states.
So now we know about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. I mean, it is what it is. To be honest with you, I don't know how much weight they carry on this case right here. Let's go to the next question.
How did everything happen from your perspective?
How did everything happen from my perspective? So basically, this is what happened, right? So when you go to Walmart, like ever since this pandemic started, like whenever you go to Kroger, Walmart, Phlo, wherever you get food at, stuff like that, the lines are separated. We're waiting in the lines. So because that gap's there, people will try to cut you. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care.
Not knowing they,
not on purpose, whatever. They just don't. If
you don't say nothing, then they just gonna cut you.
Yeah, they're just gonna cut you. So we're just standing there, doing our thing. Boom. They jump in. Actually, one lady jumped in front of us. Another lady. And then after that, after she got in front of us, we said something. Hey, it's a line. She's like, oh, she got behind us. No big deal. Well, a couple other people got in line. Boom, boom, boom. Now there's probably like 3, 4 people behind us. I don't know, something like that. I didn't really count. But anyway, long story short. They come, they cut in front of us, right? So at first, like there was some stuff right there, candy or whatever it was. So I didn't know if they were looking at the candy or if they were just cutting us in line. I didn't know at first. I didn't say nothing for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, we didn't say nothing. We just let them just do whatever we just let them just,
do
get in
whatever
line.
they do. So she said, the line's right here. So they give us this crazy. First of all, it's just the way you look at people. Like when people look at you, some people just look crazy sometimes. But when someone looks at you a certain way, you can kind of like read like what they mean by that. So he already looked at me crazy. So I'm like, okay. I'm saying nothing.
Yeah, and then everybody was in the line like, well, what the heck are they doing? Because the Spanish lady was like raising her hand.
Yeah, it was like some real energy, you know what I'm saying, that they gave off when they walked by. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when that happened, they're walking by, they're saying whatever they're saying, whispering each other, and then all of a sudden, like, she says a little bit louder, something like, I'm not gonna repeat what she said, but she said a racist remark, and everybody heard it.
Yeah.
I don't know what she thought she was saying the light, but she didn't say it light. It was heard by everybody. Yeah. She wasn't that far away from us, it's not like she was real far away where she was far enough for us not to hear. I said, excuse me, what did you just say? And then she said what the fuck she want to say. And I was like, what? I was like, excuse me? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where I'm from?
Yeah.
Like, that shit, no.
That's when it all took off.
So I was like, who the fuck is you talking to, bro? Like, you trying to, like, what's the problem? Like, why the fuck you think we got to take it right there like that? And that's when he stepped up and got close to me. The thing about me is, like, we can talk all day and all that, but as soon as you get up my personal space and you, like, get close to me up in my face and you start using our mannerisms and getting all like that, that's it. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm the type of person where as soon as you do that, it's pretty much a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you better back off real quick because we fighting. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as he got up my face like that, that's when I just like, he got his hands too close. I smacked his hands on my face. Get my face, bro. What the fuck you think this shit is, bro? I ain't no bitch. And that's when he got all close to me. He stepped a little close to me. When I smacked his hands out my face, he had them roll over my face. Like, he wasn't looking like he was gonna punch me. He was just belligerent, just screaming with his hands everywhere. So as soon as he does that, he pushed me. When I smacked his hand, he pushed me in the chest. So as soon as he pushed me, that was it. That was it. As soon as he pushed me, you know what? As a matter of fact, I don't know if I'm gonna tell y'all this whole. I'm trying to think if I want to tell y'all the whole story. Look, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna stop right there. I don't even know if I want to disclose this. You know what I'm saying? So let's just pause right there and go to the next question.
Was this the first time you've been arrested?
Was this the first time I've been arrested? That is a whole video in its own. This isn't the first time I've been arrested. To be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure how many times I've been arrested. Between like being a juvenile, being an adult, I've had my run-ins with the law. This ain't the first time. That's why this whole situation is bad, but it's not like my first time. You know what I mean? I've definitely been arrested multiple times.
Have they been charged with a hate crime?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know if you got charged with hate crime. That's a good question though, and I would like to figure out myself, but I don't know.
How are the kids taking it? So this is actually a question for both of us because these are my girls. I didn't even tell them anything because I didn't want them to, I didn't know how they were gonna react. I told them that he went to Florida for a little bit and I didn't know when he was coming because they were asking like, well, when is Phlo coming back? And I just kept telling them, well, I don't know yet, but he'll be back soon, They did show a little concern because they did see me a little shaken up for like maybe the first day. I didn't really want to put that type of energy on them because they're kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just knew that something was off with me, and when he came back, they were excited to see him. Y'all saw the video. That was the first time they saw him was the first time we showed it. So the next question was, what made you move out of Florida?
What made me move out of Florida? That's a deep question. The reason why I left Florida is it's a long answer to that question. I could go. There's more than one reason, and it goes deep. So there's a lot of stuff that I haven't really discussed about my life and like where I come from, what makes me who I am, why I act the way I act, or whatever y'all been wondering. So I guess this question can answer some of that. Like if y'all listen to my music, and if you ever listen to like Blanco and a lot of my songs, I talk about like trapping, and I talk about stuff like that. And a lot of rappers talk about that, and they're just talking like they never really live that life. They just like, oh, you know, trap music.
Because they think it's cool. They think it sounds cool.
They think it's cool and stuff to be a trapper, and they make trap music, and that's cool. That's cool. I ain't judging nobody. I ain't talking down upon nobody. But I'm just saying that when I was talking about that, my music, I was telling my real life. I was taking my real life and putting it on a track. I started selling drugs when I was just getting into high school. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I first started getting out there, feeling money, and you know. I didn't do it because I wanted to. I did it because I had to. Like even though my parents did make some good money, like they didn't make all the best choices. I'm not gonna sit here and go too much into that. You know what I'm saying? That's why things were the way they were. That's a whole nother video. But it's just a lifestyle I got into. It's a lifestyle we all gotta have money. We all gotta do what we gotta do. It started off like that, and I was so good at it, and I did it for so many years that I just became a part of me and who I am. That's what I did for a lot of my life. I was selling drugs, you know, making heavy moves, and you know, I'm not gonna like sit here and snitch on myself too much, right? But you know, there was a time a large portion of my life was spent in the streets, moving weight, doing that kind of stuff, and that's what I did. And when I was making, not even when I started, I've been making music since a young age, but it became a part of my music because a lot of people wanted to hear that kind of stuff, and that's what they like. So it was easy for me to make club hits and bangers because I'm talking about my real life, and when you hear it, you can tell it's not just some person telling a tale. A lot of rappers I be hearing, they be coming on there and they just talk like they talking, and you can't really feel them because they're not talking about real stuff. The reason why I left Florida, I'm not gonna sit here and like really, I feel like that's something that needs to be told, and it will be told, like the actual full reason why I left Florida. But sometimes in life, there's things that will happen that are so real, so serious, so crazy that you have no option but to leave. It's your only option. Survival. And I'm gonna say I left Florida in a situation of survival, in a situation of safety. So that's why I left Florida, and I can go into more depth in that in another video, but for now that's all I got for y'all for that question.
All right, why is your ex texting you?
First of all, did we?
No, that's my question. I'm asking that. That's a question that I had.
That's actually a good question. I wasn't prepared to answer that, but I mean, I don't know. She hasn't been texting me though. She's been calling me. Really.
Both, yeah. She's been calling and texting.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really responded to her or answered, so I don't know. I mean, we'll talk about it when the camera's off.
I'm just saying, like, cause like she was, even when I was recording some videos, she was like like calling while I was recording. I'm like, dang, like what the hell does she want? Like it's been a couple years. The reason why that frustrates me is because, you know, I feel like this whole situation brought out a lot of, you know, people that we haven't had contact with in years, or you haven't had contact with in years. And it, you know, and I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate people for checking up on us and worrying and concerning, but it's just like, why her? Like what's the urgency with that? Like I need to know what's up as far as that goes. I mean, I'm not trying to bring this whole situation up on camera, but I just feel like, you know, like I said, they were with me. A lot of them can actually vouch for what I'm saying, because it happened, and I really want to know if we being open about, you know, what's going on. I feel like we need to be 100 with everything. Like,
well, I mean, we'll figure it out.
So you haven't talked to her? So
you want to argue right now?
No, I'm not arguing.
I thought we were trying to like.
Okay, I'm not arguing at all. Like that was one thing that I was wondering.
Okay, we'll figure it out. All right, I don't know.
So you've never called, reached out?
I have not. Can we just go to the next question?
All right, so the next question is, do you have a lawyer?
Do I have a lawyer? Yes, I do. I have a lawyer. And I mean, honestly, my lawyer doesn't really think this is, you know, they have a bunch of a case. I mean, we're gonna see what happens. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I've definitely faced worse situations. I mean, it was a misdemeanor. It wasn't a felony, nothing like that. So that's one good thing. I ain't trying to face no felonies, nothing like that, especially with involving a gun. Yes, I have a lawyer, so we ready to fight this thing. Like, I'm not gonna let them just come and take me down over some little stuff. And I mean, in all reality, I'm sure every single one of y'all agree that this charge was bullshit. I should have been arrested at all. They definitely should have let me go. But I guess the fact that there was 2 common crimes committed, the battery, the gun, they couldn't let me off. I mean, I'm kind of glad they charged me with the gun one because I can fight that easier in court, and also because I have a permit. I don't even know, you know, if they even really how much grounds they had to even arrest me, but they did, and that's what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and that's, you know, most of the story. I know I kind of ended a little short. I ain't say everything, and that's okay because there's always more videos to come. So if y'all want to hear where I stopped off from, if you want to hear the rest, come below, let us know. I just want to tell y'all we appreciate all the support. Like through this whole situation, y'all been supporting us 110%, and honestly, that's one of the realest things y'all could have did. And we will never forget that. So we're gonna keep these videos dropping for y'all. And we're gonna definitely get some more positive stuff going on. But for right now, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we, you know, we here now. We good. You know what I mean? It ain't stressful. You know, a little stressful, but we good. So we appreciate y'all love and support.
All right, y'all. Again, we just wanted to let y'all know what was going on, what's been going on, what we've been dealing with. I know I had my question personally, but I guess me and Phlo will talk about that off camera because
So why you gotta keep bringing that up?
it's
Like, you're making it awkward. Like, okay, this video is not about that.
it's not, but it was a question,
Okay.
and I'm sure they
All
were
right.
wondering too. They just didn't want to put no negativity on our video.
Okay.
So basically, yeah. So I love y'all. We love y'all. PNP gang for life. So y'all know the video.
Okay.
You and I, we are fly. When we're together, it's forever, it's a fight. Don't care what they say. Don't care what they say.